Hi everyone, this is Niyati from Backinzo. So, if you're looking to begin your journey with Backinzo, which is backtesting engine for F&O strategies, it is very important to ensure your system is well prepared for a smooth and efficient performance. So, in this video, I'll walk you through a minimum system requirements you need to get started, along with some essential tips for hassle-free installation of Backinzo. So first is WinRAR is very must for Backinzo. You are requested to download the latest WinRAR. And these are the minimum system requirements for the Backinzo. Okay, so Backinzo is designed to run on the Windows operating system, and it supports a wide range of versions, whether you are on let's say Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8.1, even Windows 7 with Service Pack 1. Backinzo will just work fine. It's also compatible with several Windows Server versions, including 2012, 2016, and 2019. So if you are using a server-based environment, you are covered too. When it comes to processor, as you can see here, Backinzo requires a minimum clock speed of 1 GHz. However, for an optimal experience, especially when you are running heavy backtest or multiple strategies at one go, we recommend using a machine powered by at least an Intel i3 or i5 processor. The better your processor, the faster your backtest will run. And that speed really matters when you are testing over large data. Okay. Now coming to the memory. In terms of memory, Backinzo can function with 2 GB of RAM, but we highly recommend you having at least 4 GB or more. This gives the application enough room to load the data, perform calculations, and ensure a smooth user experience, especially when you are running simulations or using multiple portfolios. Okay, now let's talk about the storage. Backinzo needs around 10 GB of free space in your system drive, which is typically the C drive. Okay, in most cases, the application will use between 5 to 8 GB, depending on your backtest data and activity. For best performance, it is strongly advised to install Backinzo on a system that uses SSD or NVMe drive. These drives significantly reduce the data load time and improve execution speed during the backtesting. Now coming to the display, make sure your screen resolution is at least 1400 by 900 pixels. This ensures that all the panels or grids and controls in the Backinzo are visible and usable without overlapping or scaling issues. Okay. To interact with the platform and access additional features, you'll need a modern web browser installed, that is Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or Safari. Any of these will work perfectly fine. Okay, anyone will do, either Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Microsoft Edge. Okay. Now another important requirement is that .NET framework, especially version 4.6 is required. Okay. Now here's something many users often miss, and that is WinRAR is absolutely essential. That's why I said that you are requested to download the latest WinRAR from the website. Okay. And finally, one practical tip. If you have access to both laptop and desktop, always choose the desktop for running Backinzo. Desktops, they generally offer better performance and more stability, especially when handling heavy computational tasks like longer and longer backtest. Okay, so desktop, if available, would be always faster in comparison to laptops. Okay, so before you dive into a powerful word of a strategy backtesting with Backinzo, just take a moment to ensure that your system is ready with the right setup in place, and you will experience faster backtest, smoother simulation test modes, and accurate results, just as the platform is meant to deliver. If you haven't watched my previous video on how to install and set up Backinzo, I have linked it below in the thumbnail, in the caption, it covers step-by-step installations in detail. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, and drop your question in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye-bye.